Aries, this is going to be a good one. Okay. I got in my meditation that something is farther than you think. There's a distance between you and something that you're focusing on. So I asked, what is this thing that is farther than Aries thinks? That doesn't sound like all that exciting if something is a long ways away. So I pulled a card and I got time, planning, making decisions, taking risks. So you might feel like something is coming up quickly and you need to rush and you need to figure something out, but it's farther than you think. So I'm getting this kind of like expansive feeling where you're given this space and time to put something together, to understand something, to go deeper into your own thinking and your knowledge, your feelings. There's something here where it's almost like a chasm is opening up, but not in a scary way, in a way where you're able to create and understand. It almost feels like you can bend time. It's farther than you think, so don't worry. You're going to be prepared when the time comes. Now, if you've been wanting something to happen quickly, perhaps it's not time yet, and Spirit is giving you this space and time to breathe and for things to come in that you need before the time actually arrives. Okay, so I got some other messages here for you. Where is it? The rune that I pulled for you is Dagaz, which is about awareness. It can be about enlightenment. It's like daybreak, coming from darkness to light. So perhaps this is what's happening in that open space, in that chasm, in this moment between you and this thing that has yet to arrive. It's an awareness of something. It's a moment of like, aha, an epiphany. You understand something with clarity. Now, I got here in my meditation that you belong everywhere. It's like you have an understanding where you've completed a journey and now you have an understanding of your roots and where you come from, and that you come from everywhere is what I'm getting. So you're not limited. There's a sense of like, I could be anywhere and I could make it work, or I could do anything and I could make it work. So it feels like you've really understood something at an energetic level when it comes to your soul's potential. And now there's like a daybreak, a awareness, a clarity that's coming online for you that is important for you to have before whatever this is arrives. I also saw a red stone, like a red gemstone. I don't know, it's like on a ring. I don't know if that means something for you. I got the date December 2020. Okay, that could have been specific for you. There could be a talisman that you wear or that you have. Maybe it's hanging up. Maybe a good idea to cleanse that, clear that energy, just have it fresh. Then I saw a camel. Okay, and a camel is symbolic for me. I don't know, I didn't look it up, but it seems obvious as resilience and self-sufficiency and being able to go the long distance. The time, right? The desert. The desert is like this chasm, the desert. But it's also, when I think of a desert and camels and all of that, it's very bright. It's very Dagaz. It's very like everything is in view. Okay? So there's something here where you're self-sufficient and you're able to go the distance. It's farther than you think. Interesting. Then I got the number 491, and something sounds off. Okay, this could be someone's idea, a proposition, an offer, the tone of their voice, a musical note. I don't know. Something sounds off. And Spirit is alerting you to this. There's something maybe you need to pay attention to when you catch that. Okay, don't let it slide. Like, think about why it might sound off. It could be a confirmation for you, or there could be more information for you to gather when you pick that up. Okay, so let's get in. Oh, my battery's dying here. Okay, that's all right. Something sounds off and the sound's gonna die now. Interesting. Maybe you need to shut something off when it starts to sound like it's not right. Shut someone down, turn it off. Don't let it continue and proliferate into your energy field. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna get into this bag of charms and cards that I made up for you on the full moon lunar eclipse. I don't know why I'm having trouble saying that. Maybe there was something around communication at that time. So I put some charms and cards in here, and I didn't look at what I put in, and then I put it out on the full moon and charged it under the moonlight. So we're going to see what's in here and see if it relates to the message, if it expands our knowledge here. So let's take a look. Aries, time. I'm going to put this time card here. I heard one card at a time. Revenge. Interesting. Maybe this is something that sounds off. You're picking up on some kind of intention. I really hope you're not planning revenge with the time card, but I don't think so. I tend to tap into a higher consciousness with my peoples here. What? Maybe not. That's okay. We can go lower. We got the Five of Swords coming out. Revenge and Five of Swords. Interesting. Okay. So we have Degas. Oh, I got the letter T too, but I feel like maybe I was hearing D. Confusion to clarity. So someone's intentions, some actions they took towards you might be becoming real clear. Becoming real clear. Okay, that maybe there's a repetition. Pointless. Wowza. We have Mercury. Build those bridges. Were you thinking about building a bridge with someone? Are you thinking now that's pointless? This seems very specific. Now, if this doesn't resonate with you as it unfolds, then of course you can always check out other placements. There's no rules. Go where you're guided. Calcination, free ego, and attachments. Yeah, I felt like as I was saying that, that was a message. There's no rules. Go where you're guided. Perhaps there's something that you need to detach from. Calcination. Free ego and attachments. Free ego attachments. This isn't... Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's see what your charms are. And I chose this bag, which is the bag for a tarot deck. The Usi Tarot deck. It's Pagan Otherworlds, I think the deck is called. And initially when I chose this bag, I was like, oh, I'm going to use that deck, but I'm not guided to use it. So I think this bag is more about this black and white coloring and that being significant for you. Maybe something's becoming very black and white with this Five of Swords and revenge and Mercury, the mind. Build those bridges. Okay, let's see. We have the letter A. The word forever, the letter F. I'm seeing like a red hood. This string, which is probably part of the bag, but I feel like it's included in the symbols here for you. Number 5, the letter O, the letter P, the letter E, the letter I, the letter K, the letter I again, the letter E. And then we have this black stone. I don't know which one it is, but it's what it symbolizes to me. It is December 2020, actually. I believe this is when I got this stone. That's interesting. And it's rough because I used to carry it in my pocket. Something you used to carry in your pocket, metaphorically, you used to carry around with you, maybe back in December 2020, is now on the table for you to look at. Okay, we have a key. Scorpio energy here. A rooster. A musical note. Something sounds off, right? Okay, interesting. This flower reminds me of a trillium. Could be another flower, though. And I'm hearing petunia. We also have this hand that says handmade on it. Handmade. Okay. What is going on here? I'm going to pull out some of these cards to get more information. Who, or what is this revenge and Five of Swords energy about? See, here, I just want to show you. It's like the Five of Swords. This person has an unfair advantage or has won something unfairly, defeated two people, and feels pretty good about it. But their consciousness is not illuminated, nor is it clear. We see these storm clouds, these jagged gray clouds in the background, which represent like a kind of shady and muddled and cloudy consciousness, right? So this person is not acting from a clear consciousness. They're not enlightened. There's still confusion and darkness here, and ego perhaps. And these two people are not hurt, they're not on the ground, but they've decided to walk away because they've figured out, like, this is pointless. This person is, not playing fair. There's a ruthlessness here, an arrogance, a cockiness. And so what's the point of this? And so you could be realizing that somebody's acting from a very kind of spiteful or strange place. And maybe at one time you entertained building a bridge with this person, or maybe you did try to build a bridge with this person and like they didn't have the best intentions meeting you halfway. And you're walking away now. Or you could reverse this, you could flip this. Maybe this is you. This person, whoever this is, whether this is you or someone else, has an ego attachment. To what, Spirit? An ego attachment to what? We have the unknown in reverse. And here it says, oh my gosh, it says egotism. These are new cards. I haven't used them yet. Interesting. They have an ego attachment to egotism? Huh? What is this that you're dealing with, Aries? Okay, I'll take that out. Well, it does say the unknown on it, so they want to know. Their ego won't let them subsist and exist in the chasm, in the in-between, in the realm of possibility, in the realm of creation, in the realm of spirituality, where things are unknown. And then you come to higher forms of consciousness, figuring things out. But first you have to start from a place where you don't know something. So this person is not comfortable with this. Whoever this is needs to know exactly what's going on, how you think, how you feel, what you're doing, who they are, what's going to happen, which comes from a place of feeling insecure and fear. I'm hearing this. You have a lot of time to put something in place. Okay. Tell me more about this energy that we're picking up on, Spirit. Scorpio. What's hidden? What's hidden here in this person's energy? What's hiding? King of Cups, compassion, and Ace of Needles, breakthrough, Ace of Swords. Wow. What's hiding is really their potential for compassion. It's hidden underneath the layers of ego. And trying to find this is pretty difficult, perhaps even pointless at this moment in time, because this is how they're approaching the situation. Now, for some of you, it could be that I'm seeing like something on someone's sleeve, and I'm getting the idea of like wearing their heart on their sleeve. It seems like for some of you, this person has some feelings, perhaps compassionate feelings, but it's like they cut themselves off from that with this sword here, the needle. It's like they cut it off, the needle and the thread. Interesting. Breakthrough. And that's what you got too, is the breakthrough, the clarity. Degas. Okay. Are you having compassion for this person? I feel like the key for this person to put down these swords and clear their mind is to have compassion for themselves and their own fears and their own insecurities, rather than telling themselves they shouldn't be scared and they're, weak for having feelings and weak for, taking a risk and being vulnerable. Like, these are the kinds of feelings that are coming through for this person. And so they're cementing themselves to this ego of like, I'm always going to win because I'm going to know everything. I'm always going to be 10 steps ahead because I'm masterminding the whole path, the whole game. But see, where this reading feels off, sounds off, interesting, is for you and your energy. I don't feel like you're under this person's thumb. I don't feel that at all. It's like you're free. You've understood, there's an awareness that you have, your true roots, that you belong everywhere, not just in one place. Maybe the place of being on the other end of this person's revenge or wrath, like you're not stuck there. Okay. So, let's see. Let's see what's going on for you, Aries. Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on here? This is the 5-cent tarot, in case you were curious. And this is the Way Spell Tarot. Three more. This person's energy, whoever this is, feels a little disjointed from you. So I don't know why it's coming through. That's where it's strange for me. Let's see. Yeah, 4 of Wands. This is your overall energy. You're celebrating. Or you have cause to, or there will be. There's some security here. There's stability. Okay, I need to find that out, Spirit. What is going on? Why does Aries need to know about this? I feel guided to use these crows, actually. This crow oracle. You may want to ask a crow what's going on. What is going on here? Why does Aries need to know about this person and their ego and all of that? Maybe they are planning a revenge. I don't know. Let's see. What's going on? Why does Aries need to know? Upheaval. Okay. So there is a plan of some kind of upheaval. Now, the way that I read is I read a story and energy that I pick up on, but I also understand that everybody's on a different part of the timeline. So some of you will watch this reading now and will be like, oh, that just happened like a month ago or a year ago. Some of you, this is happening now. Other of you, it already happened. So, either way, it could be a good point of reflection for you. But if you've already had upheaval with this person, well, let's just verify. Is it coming back around? We have yielding, Queen of Matches, which is the Queen of Wands, in reverse, which is overbearing and independence. See, I feel like you're independent from this, okay? Like you're not tied to this in any way. I'm also seeing jealousy on this card. But it feels like whoever this is, it might be focused on you at the current moment, regardless of how long ago this was. And you're looking pretty good over here. And there's a warning here of some potential upheaval. But I feel like you can protect yourself pretty easily against it as long as you're aware of your power. Okay, so let's go further into the reading. I need to know a whole lot more, Spirit. I need a whole lot more details, information. What's going on here? I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune card, but I'm seeing it spinning. Beautiful, the Sun, which is day gas, kind of. Okay, one more. Oh, beautiful. Okay, Aries, you got this. 5 of Swords again. Whoa. Okay, this message is strong. Somebody needs a little bit of a heads up. Much appreciated, right? You know, we got a heads up here. I'm hearing or a heads down. Some of you are not going to entertain whatever this is, but let me go into this a little bit more. Whoa, this person is really set in their ways. 2 of Cups and 5 of Swords. 2 of Wands. There's 2 things that are coming through here. One is this person might have a very hard time with rejection. And this revenge and all of that is around some kind of rejection. You rejected an offer. You rejected giving them attention. You rejected their love. Or you didn't do anything and they just feel rejected because that's their wound. Okay, so I'm getting that. Because rejection, when they get rejected, it's like they didn't see it coming. And that's their whole shtick, right? Like, I need to know everything that's happening. My ego tells me I need to control everything. So rejection is like a knife in the heart because it's unexpected. It's a shock. It's, I didn't see that coming. I didn't control the situation enough. Again, I could be talking about you or an aspect of you, so take it however it resonates. The other thing I'm seeing here is you could be having a really good time with someone, or there's an incoming love thing, partnership, friendship. You've made a choice to move on, okay, or to do something different here, and you're celebrating that, and this person feels it or has caught wind in some way. It's interesting about the compassion in the King of Cups. One second, because it says diplomacy on it. So tell me more. Wait, why is their energy? Well, they hide their emotions when their emotions are compassionate, but I need more. This is a very strange way for the King of Cups to act, and it's not coming out in reverse, so why is this here? What needs to be said about this King of Cups, Spirit? Why is this here? Thank you. 5 of Cups. Pessimism, forgiveness, acceptance. It's upside down, umbrella, not feeling protected. It's in reverse, the 5 of... Oh, no, it's not. Interesting. But when I held it up to you, it kind of looked like it was. See, that's... And then in reverse, it's moving on. So this person might want you to think they've moved on, or when they hold something up to you, like their ego or their persona or whatever, it's like you maybe feel like, oh, this person's moved on. But really, the King of Cups and the 5 of Cups, this person is really bottling up some regret they have, pessimism, they may be having a breakthrough, and this Degas ruin could also be for them or about them. Okay, so let's see. Four of Wands. Let's clarify this a bit. The Emperor. Oh, yeah. Aries. You are celebrating yourself, as you should. You're coming out as the freaking Emperor. Okay? You've made some tough decisions, some tough calls, but you got things under control here. And I like this, you know, it's farther away than you think. Maybe the upheaval. Maybe that's what's farther away. But whatever space you're in right now, the timeline you're on, the energy space you're in now, it's good. It's productive. It's something to celebrate. You can get a lot done and a lot accomplished. I feel a lot of energy coming through here. And if you feel tired, just try to get a good sleep. Okay, maybe put on some good music. Dance around. Because there's a lot of well-earned joy for you to experience. I don't think this Emperor should fear the King of Cups. Okay? So 3 of Cups in what you don't see coming, other people. So this King of Cups could represent a group of people. Or maybe these are your allies. Let's see. Who are these 3 of Cups? Which is also a card of celebration and joy. So what's going on here? King of Wands. Some of you might be dancers, actually. Or you're on stage or in the public eye somehow, because I'm seeing this King of Wands watch these people. What you don't see coming is someone is focused on you. This doesn't feel like the 5 of Swords energy. This feels like someone else. They're focused on you. They think you're elegant and graceful, talented, free. 6 p.m. might be important for someone. And this King of Wands is traveling towards you. See the map there? This could also be your own energy. You're seeing yourself in a new light. You're seeing how you've shed a lot of old skin, heavy, dense energies, and you're feeling lighter now. And you feel like you can go out and accomplish things. Leo energy could be important. So let's find out. Who exactly is this King of Wands? Is it Aries? Is it someone else? Maybe it's both. Page of Swords. No, I don't think, well, okay, wait, hold on. Page of Cups. There's a lot of people looking at you, Aries. I think it's both pages, yeah. So this is somebody who has their eye on you. They're moving towards you. They admire you. Okay, Page of Swords. They're focused on you. They've learned something about you. Okay, I don't feel like this is negative or bad. And I also feel like this is you seeing yourself much lighter. Where you have forgiven, someone else is having a hard time doing that. Even if you haven't forgiven them, but you've forgiven yourself, they cannot do that. Whoever this vengeful person is. Okay, and you seem to be having a grand old time, or the potential for it. And somebody over here, well, misery likes company. So the opportunity makes a whole lot of sense here, and that's the 10 of Swords. Okay, this is a finale. This is painful, betrayal, but it's the end. And I feel like your opportunity here is to cement that even further. Is it to cement it even further? Or should you build a bridge? Why would you build a bridge? Spirit. Knight of Cups. Look at this chess game. You're not playing games anymore. And your heart's not really open for this and to this. But there is this little, like, indecision, at least as I feel it, where it's almost like, should I hear this person out? 10 of Swords, because now I'm seeing them like as this being them and them coming towards you. Like, I'm hurt, I'm wounded. And what are you going to do? What's the opportunity? Spirit, what is the guidance here for this 10 of Swords? 4 of Swords in reverse and Ace of Swords in reverse. Well, I don't think listening or entertaining or engaging with this energy is going to bring you any peace of mind, new information, or clarity. None of that. Okay? It feels like old energy reappearing. And so the upheaval isn't 100% like this is happening. You know, this person's going to come back and cause a shitstorm. Okay? That's not like in the cards. What the cards are saying is that it's up to you whether you allow it or not. I feel like not allowing it is actually quite easy as the Emperor, as the 3 of Cups, with all this lighthearted energy. And there's lots of people around you supporting you too. New friends, new contacts, new engagements. Okay. So let's see the challenge, the Hangman. Yeah, that's that little bit of back and forth I'm feeling in the energy. It's like, well, have I seen it all? Is there something else I need to hear? Do I need more clarity on that? Hangman. But we already established there's no more clarity coming. So as the challenge, it's to be kind of as the camel in the desert here, sustaining yourself during this period of some kind of in-between. Now, I'm not saying things aren't happening right now quickly in your life, but there is some kind of, maybe it's just a mental space of being in between this thought and that thought. I don't know. Energy space, but there is something here where it's like opening up for you. And it's opening up for you so that you can gain not just a new perspective, but a higher perspective. So the Hangman doesn't just change his viewpoint. He gains more wisdom, more knowledge, more clarity from seeing things a different way than he was willing to see them before. And it takes great strength and balance to do that. So that's the challenge here. Now, the advice is beautiful. It's the sun. The gong show. Right? Something's a little bit of a gong show. Right? You know? And I feel like you're gonging them. Can we make that into a verb? Yeah, you're celebrating something. You're honoring the sun, illumination, consciousness, light. You know, that's one of the first things I wrote down. Darkness to light. And here in your advice is the sun, growth. Spend some more time in the sun. Okay, literally. Maybe feed a plant once in a while. And there's a lot of movement in your cards. A lot of dance, a lot of ritual, perhaps. Maybe you want to get into, the music note came out. Maybe you want to get into sound in some way. You don't have to be a musician. You could still play and work with sound. There's some kind of frequency that you could activate because something sounds off, clearly. And I feel like you are recomposing what you listen to. Maybe you are a musician. Music, dance, it's nice. I like it. Okay. Some worship would be good. Be a good idea. Okay. So the outcome. I'm going to do an extended too. In the extended, we're going to go a layer deeper. I don't know what's going to come through. We're going to see. If you feel guided to go to that, the link is in the description box below. If you can't go or you don't feel guided, then just trust Spirit knew that this was all the information you needed. Okay, so what's coming up in the next few weeks, few months, few weeks. I think it's more weeks, okay? Has something to do, I'm hearing something about the eclipses, okay? Hold on. Well, 5. Maybe 5 weeks. I was getting 6 weeks. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords and the Hierophant. Now, here they come. Knight of Swords. Something to say. Straight from the ego. This is going to take some strength for you, but you have it. They may say something that could incite some kind of knee-jerk reaction in you to like bite back or say something quickly or maybe act a little impulsively. And Spirit's saying, don't mirror their energy. Don't match their energy. Stay in the energy that is serving you right now, which is this like, I'm free, I'm stable, I'm solid, I'm open to new opportunities, and I have composure. The music just stopped. I have composure not to listen to whatever it is, Knight of Swords, that you're going to say to me. I'm turning that off and tuning in to my higher self, my wisdom, the lessons that I've learned from Spirit about how to keep my energy in check and not let anybody discombobulate me and throw me off my path. Okay, Aries, so this is a very clear and strong message for you. Okay, and I really hope that helps. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.